Previously on Ace Attorney. Oh, don't be silly. I will go from a nap, but I'm still gonna send it.
You had some issues there?
Anything you want to say, Android? Anything you want to say? What's going on, and welcome everyone to the NyanCave. My name is Tom. This guy over here is Clay. That guy is NyanDroid.
Little rendering issue.
A little rendering issue. As it happens, absolute perfection.
I'm never using Premiere again to do stuff. I'm just gonna use Premiere. I'll put it in After Effects. We'll get some little thing in there, and then
You know,
no.
I am curious. So is it not watched before it's submitted?
It is. It is watched like thrice, but it's just
After it's
not
rendered?
afterwards. I assume that everything's gonna render.
Well,
okay.
that's the problem right there. But
I'm not-
anyway.
oh yes, this looks accurate. Nope. Nope, not at all. It's actually not.
Fucking head.
Her head was just. I was. I'm very upset.
This is
no,
really, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll use Premiere just because, like, let's
Yeah.
get used to using Premiere.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it just makes sense to watch it before it goes up. That's all.
Poor Mickey
But
being
anyway,
decapitated.
today we are playing decapitated. That's what it. But it's have bad back. Got decapitated. I wouldn't have a good
She
back.
used to
if
be
I
so
got
much taller,
decapitated.
really.
Yeah,
It was actually after the accident that she became compressed.
Oh, the
like
compressed spine that, right? Oh man! But today we are playing some Trials and Tribulations.
Oh,
we are in the
casually
midst of. Oh no, we just finished trial day, didn't we? And we're on to more investigation.
No, we're still investigating Larry or interrogating.
You're right. Interrogating Larry.
Cross-examinating.
Cross-examinating Larry.
Glad to have you back, casually sinning.
Yeah. Yo, casually sinning. We be sinning a little less casually. I tell you that much.
Silly, I'm still gonna send
Yeah,
you.
don't get silly. I just got out of the bath and it's a little cold outside, but I'm still gonna send it, you know?
All right.
Let's get into the gameplay, yeah? If you do want more amazing Ace Attorney gameplay, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon, because we play it every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Be there or be a bikini.
Crash the snowmobile. Larry, what did you really see that night?
Oh, we're right into
Not
this.
that I particularly care. Oh no, I forgot. This is the back and forth with me.
Yeah, you talking to yourself.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth. That's a lot for Larry. Gumshoe's in, like, I'll take that. If that's truly the case, then there is only one thing we can say for certain.
Oh, that might. What might that be?
That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris. What do you mean? I don't understand. Ah!
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement and an equally foolish foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? God damn it, if only Larry was a photographer instead.
Oh man, that would have been real great.
Yep. Oh, of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood, or darling in the hood. The alternative darling in the Franks.
Darling in the hood. Darling in the hood.
Darling in the hood. It's a heartwarming story about people in the neighborhood.
Yeah. They live close together. Oh, jeez.
Can't believe Ichigo got capped.
Oh man.
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense bench.
Guys, we just started this.
Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She was out of the hood, you see.
You can take the hood out of the girl, but you can't take the girl out of the hood. Oh, wait,
vice versa.
Wait, vice versa.
She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
Oh, he is a phoenix.
I like his little pose.
What are you talking about?
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood? Honestly, like, it's a good thing she did give us that hood, and it's a little suspicious because our whole case is basically built on that hood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
Every decision that we've had so far.
What?
Edgy, what's going on with Iris and Nick? Why, you Nick, you dog! I guess you could say he's the Scooby to Larry's Shaggy.
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage.
Ooh, oof, oof.
Ha!
What is it now, witness?
It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Edgy, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you.
Oh dear God, no.
What?
Oh God. What is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
Definitive.
Evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Laurice Donim, shall prove it.
Okay. I didn't expect to ask you this again, but we shall be needing your testimony. Once again,
Prepare to be stupefied, chat.
tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. Because I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain.
You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me. And believe me, I'm on the edge of my seat. For what it's worth. I could take this joke for miles.
Would it be worth it?
Get out.
Proof that Iris flew. When I reached the dusky bridge, she was already gone. So I was worried. I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere. Oh, dear God. Fuck. It's just so stupid sometimes.
Yep.
Half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
A crystal sphere?
This one. Pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers. Never mind the bloodstains. Oh my God.
That sphere. Where did you find it?
Oh God. Let me see. Around here? Somewhere? It looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow.
It pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
The court accepts this crystal sphere.
That's mine, okay? I want it back afterwards.
There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood!
What? Blood.
You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry.
I thought it was Laurice.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore. He's gone mad with power.
Didn't you want to be called Laurice Donham only a few minutes ago? God damn it, Larry. Sometimes, I swear.
She's already gone.
Yes, she was already gone.
So,
So, you went to the burning bridge.
that's right, to meet Iris. She actually flew to get me. And the least I could do was meet her halfway.
But the defendant was not at the bridge when you got there, you say.
I guess she went back to Hazakura Temple. She's a girl, after all. She must have been worried.
It must be lovely to live in the fantasy land of Larry's mind. Actually, it's so depressing that I can't even work up the energy to point.
So, what did you do next?
I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her.
So you searched all over for her.
She was flying pretty high, you know. I thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Hey, it was more than possible. Also, when I headed out to the shack for the first time, I was snacking on a banana. Oh, dear God. I was pretty sure I flew the peel away somewhere around there, so, you know, Mario Kart and all.
Can one guy really be this stupid? So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing?
I don't really remember. I kept on falling over myself and kind of lost it for a while back there.
You fell over yourself?
Yeah, the snow was deep and there was even a banana peel out there.
Yep. There's stupid, and then there's Larry Butts.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. The short of it is that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? Then what happened next?
That led me to find a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. Oh,
Hold it indeed. Half buried.
it was sitting in the snow with little gathered on top of it. It was very hard to spot, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too.
I'm impressed you did well to find it.
No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro, a genius security guard. I used a pen light I borrowed from my company to help for my search. And it sparkled really brightly as if it was saying, "Here I am," to me.
It does indeed look much like the crystal sphere on Iris's hood. But I need to remind you that she was not wearing her hood that night.
I'm sure she was simply wearing a spare hood. Hold it indeed.
Each nun is assigned their own hood, and they are assigned only one.
I don't know anything about that, okay? And Iris is special. All right, dude? Even if she did steal a spare hood, I'll forgive her.
This is getting us nowhere. Our destination for the day, it seems.
However, this crystal sphere was found near the bridge. That is a fact. If it didn't come from a hood, then where could it have come from?
That is the question I aim to answer.
Nice.
I think we all know where it came from. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Let me confirm this one last time, Larry. The reason you thought that this was Iris are that the hood and this crystal sphere, correct?
That's right. My gut is never wrong. I met that old bikini the next morning, and her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound.
Indeed. She was wearing it this very room earlier today.
This case isn't going to end without a fight. Exposing the obvious contradictions in this testimony will be easy, but I fear that all that awaits us are further mysteries.
It's true.
So do you think it's the last one or the second to last one that we throw it at?
And do we use the
I think
staff
I
to
think it's the
throw it?
last
Yeah.
one. I think it might be the staff.
Or do
Yeah.
we use the
Yeah.
profile? I think it might be an either-or situation.
Yeah, let's throw
Well,
this.
I mean, because the other one is this.
Wait. Oh, man.
So yeah, it's the photo of Elise or the staff.
Or the profile. All three of those are good. Why don't we throw the staff? Because it's missing. Yeah. Or no, you know what? The profile?
No one else could have lost a sphere. I feel good about the staff.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about the picture too.
Yeah,
so.
I feel. I'm on board. A little more leaning toward the profile.
I think the picture's a follow-up. The profile's the farthest out for me.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
send
Let's
it.
do it.
Send it.
Objection!
Nice. I wonder if it is an either or though. Very curious.
Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere.
There was?
Oh, they all would have worked.
Oh yeah, photo
Oh,
release,
on-
profile,
wow.
victim staff all would have worked on 3, 4, or 5.
Wow.
You were all right. Nice.
Nice.
Who was this stupid idiot?
Miss Elise Donham, the mentor to a stupid idiot.
The victim?
I have a photo of her here.
Nice.
And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back! Ouch! I just want to look at it and make me laugh.
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
What? No, you don't. That's clearly like some kind of weird...
It's an emerald cut to an emerald cut.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime.
Ah, the crystal sphere. It's gone.
What?
What does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
That means the one who flew and dropped the spear was the victim, is Elise Donham?
God damn it. If this is like some really weird, like, I don't even know, like she launched out of a catapult across the canyon and then
that's why she
bounced on the snow with the bruises and then landed in the courtyard and like, I don't know.
The sword just like fell into her.
I guess.
Iris was trying to pull it out.
And then yeah. Why did she want to be like, who was it? Stuntman Dave?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, God, what was his name? Not Danger Dave.
Super Dave?
Super Dave.
Super Dave.
Super Dave.
Super Dave. Anyways.
And dropped the sphere, Elise Donham.
A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion.
Your trebuchets
First
are
of
awfully
all,
effective.
this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous.
Ooh, cuts deep.
People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
You can't do that. I saw it with my own two eyes.
And this crystal sphere. This is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. At least Donham was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge.
We don't know that she was in her room.
Yes,
we
there
just
was.
assumed that she was in her room because she apparently fell and apparently was also stabbed in her room, even though there's no blood there.
Yeah.
So riddle me that.
And she was not possibly in her room because she was looking for pearls.
Therefore, this sphere cannot be related to the case. That is all.
Objection!
Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Sorry, Mo. I see you over there. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Are you pointing at me?
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe that this has nothing to do with the case.
That crystal sphere. It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder?
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw off the investigation of this, or to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
I like her eyes.
I like her.
What? You mean I'm the killer? No!
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse that this is related to the case.
I am so confused by her backwards ass thinking.
I know. She's
Like,
usually
she's
not
doing a
this. She's usually not this all over the place.
Yeah. I'm impressed because I don't know what to tackle. There's so much stupid.
Yeah. She's making it work though.
That's the thing. It works. I'm like, ugh.
She makes a valid point.
It's like playing
There-
Dokapon with these guys. I never know what stupid decision they're gonna make.
There is
right?
no evidence that Elise Donham left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform to something else entirely.
She's
You're-
trying her best with fucking Larry.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere. If it is not related to the case, then this witness, who you called,
Thumbs up, sponsor chat.
will have nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Prepare yourself
Oh,
for
see
some
you later,
very
Angel.
appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
Can I sign up for the inappropriate punishment? The very inappropriate punishment?
Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
Oh my god.
Yes, I can. I don't know.
Before the murder took
I don't know
place.
how, but yes,
oh,
we can.
Wait. Because if we look at the crime photo, her rod is nowhere to be seen.
What do autopsy report? Go to it.
No. Body fell 10 feet after death. That's interesting.
Wait, body fell 10. Wait, it happened before the murder took place.
Apparently. I don't know. That's odd. Larry's sketch. Horrible sketch of what we saw that night of the crime. Okay, what does the crystal ball say? Half covered in snow near Dusky Bridge on the night of the crime, has blood on it. Wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute. The snowmobile. If we said that's when it transported. But no, she walked.
Maybe. I was thinking because it's half covered in snow, but like, it's
Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's it.
Yeah?
Half covered in snow. That's exactly it. Because snow stopped before the murder took place.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah.
Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it, that's the only option. That's what he'd do.
Aw.
That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this.
WPWD, man.
Oh, it took me a minute there. I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, jeez.
Aw.
Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case.
Can we get a hashtag WWPD or PWD going through chat? You'll do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he's cornered.
Ha! Play cornered, go! That should come as no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright, and I am indeed cornered.
In order for you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth, I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder.
It's funny,
Why don't you
it's funny that this picture comes up, but...
You're gonna send the ball.
What? No.
Doesn't it say half covered in snow?
It does, but
Yeah. Send the weather report.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Send it. Get silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10:50, and the murder apparently happened sometime around 11?
Yeah, just after 11.
Or before 11, just before 11. Okay, well. Anyways, all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
somebody.
Let's do it.
WWPD or WWPWD. Your response, Ms. Von Karma?
Birds of a feather flock together. Are you familiar with this phrase? Miles Edgeworth.
Should I save?
Oh, no, not right now, no.
I think one such bird is calling for its fellow now.
Go, Edgy, do it! Prove it! Win!
Fighto Dayo.
It's cheering. It's as though I'm listening to the ominous caws of ravens.
Ooh.
I know, that's something should I save now?
Oh, yeah. So, Mr. Edgeworth, what will you do from here?
Dosuru.
Dosuru.
Confidence save! Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know, I didn't feel, I thought it was
now.
okay, but I didn't feel.
One more chance, Your Honor. I can't turn back after coming all this way. The time of the murder and when the crystal sphere was dropped. I need to find proof that the latter happened first.
Okay.
In order to present, or I order you to present. Like, I feel like I know what we're trying to prove. I just don't know what evidence they want for it.
Maybe drop your balls.
Yeah, well, look at the staff real quick, but I think the ball might be it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just go through puberty,
Time
man.
between 10 and 11. I don't know if the snow is it, though. We've already addressed this photograph, though.
Yeah. No, I know. No, not that one. There's just so many pieces of evidence that say it, but it's like, because she's not covered in snow. So the ball wouldn't be covered in snow. So I think send the ball.
Okay.
There's so many things
it
that
just
prove
seems
it.
so ass backwards, though, to be like, prove that this crystal sphere was dropped before the murder. Well, this crystal sphere
yeah.
proves it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah, buddy.
Take that!
This crystal sphere, it was half buried in the snow, correct?
That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. But the snow would have totally covered it.
That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing. Even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing?
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there is no snow on the victim's body.
Ah.
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
What?
Oh yeah.
Order, order, order.
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge, and there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose.
What? What could have that been?
This sphere, there's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
Ooh.
The murder didn't take place in Hazakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Just who is the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma?
Oh my God. Hashtag things I wish Phoenix Wright would say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
God, that's a long time coming.
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in Hazakura Temple courtyard.
Objection!
That's not exactly true, now is it?
Oh.
To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. You said it yourself. It isn't.
The victim was wearing blue. No, the victim was wearing red. Same thing. No. They're just different.
Well, I mean, no, it's like the victim went into the store. No. The victim came out of the store.
Same. No.
Red and blue? I don't know. It's a little different.
No. I was saying to you.
Oh, yeah.
What you said.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like both analogies are also good.
Okay.
They're both examples of things that are not one way but are the other.
Yeah.
Very little blood is actually lost. At the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
I felt very spooky.
If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding.
No, Daryl, I won't say that.
You're forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donham's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest that someone carried the body all that way?
I've made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of the events is also perfectly plausible.
Now, if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation, because you made some pretty wild accusations. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple. That seems pretty obvious.
Do you have a picture of the trebuchet that was used?
Oh, yeah, where's the trebuchet?
Oh yeah. If you look here in Larry's sketch,
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
you can actually see the strings of the trebuchet. Coming off the bridge there. Those are used to create a fulcrum access point. And see, the bridge burning is actually what triggered the trebuchet.
It's
It's a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's really
Okay.
It was really fun. So I
again.
played a lot of Age Vampires too, and they had trebuchets in that game,
Okay.
but they didn't have wheels on them, which is actually not correct to how they would normally be done.
That is it, actually, yes. There are two different things. A trebuchet is actually, like they said, planted and not moving. Catapults have the wheels.
No, so yeah, I'm fully with you. But I watched the whole show, but I guess there was two forms of trebuchets as well, because a trebuchet should have wheels, because when the weight comes down, instead of having to swing through, it'll come straight down and
It
go wheels.
rocks.
It'll rock.
Yeah.
So the trebuchet should have wheels.
I think earlier trebuchets did not.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can agree to that.
There's 2 subreddits all about this. Catapults versus trebuchets.
Oh yeah, well, trebuchet is just vastly superior.
Yeah, there it is. Rosa Red Soda comes in liters. A trebuchet is a mechanism that can launch a 90-kilogram stone projectile over 300 meters.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that a
No
lot.
wheel on that one.
Yep.
Who
It
said
was a
that?
seesaw. Nope, trebuchet. I almost presented this. That would be bad. Let's not do that. Yeah, the tracks though are really our ticket out of here though. Da 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 da.
On that snowy
I
night,
was waiting for the music. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's only one way that a body could have been moved: the snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon, but it could also have been used to carry a body.
And Omen's Genesis just nailed it. You know, truly it was the killing game simulator that brought the body from one to the next.
Of course.
That means that you're OG though. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. These little
The
throwbacks.
killing simulator meme.
Hey, what's going on, Binary?
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that the case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim, Elise Donham, really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean?
Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Creature.
This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity.
That's quite the insult.
Yeah.
However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he's enamored.
Fell off the evolutionary tree and hit every branch on the way down.
He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point.
Edgy. Thank you.
That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances. I'm a reasonable man.
I love angry Franny.
Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner.
Excuse me?
There was one reason, and one reason alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case and pass it on to Wright.
Really? That's what this is all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Then I wouldn't have had Franny whipping. Oh my god, yes!
Miles Edgeworth. I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by.
What a shame! Oh my god, yes, I'm so close.
This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. You are an affront to...
Oh!
I demand satisfaction.
Oh, I'm satisfied.
I cannot believe the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, There has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises.
If anyone's gonna like it, it's Larry.
Have his words here today been the truth or lies?
Thank you.
Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I am counting on you on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the rest is up to you, Wright.
Court is now adjourned. And finally, this gruelingly pathetic section is over. Ugh.
I stand by Larry.
I don't.
I'm with Larry.
No.
I like butts.
I'm with Larry. Hashtag butts for life.
Don't put me in this position. I can't say I don't like butts. Oh, that's why he's in the hospital.
Hospital. Oh my God. It's all gonna come full circle. I forgot about this. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I've read, I don't want to believe. What is written here isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. Oh my God, I should actually put that out. Preserve my spikes. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know he'll be able to help me with him, somehow.
Oh, edgy boy.
Hey, GD.
Butts for life.
That's my boy, GD. Bam, bam.
Thanks for 500 Canadian dollars.
Thank you.
Thanks, GD.
That supports us for an entire month, basically.
Butts for life, everybody.
Thanks, GD.
Butts for life.
Butts for life.
Yeah, man. Butt is way of life, you know? Butt is life.
But what is life? What is life? Butts don't hurt me. Butts don't hurt me. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face.
Oh, maybe Viridian in artist speak.
Hey, that's a jab. Actually, my fever's gone down quite a bit.
Oh, your temperature now? How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about.
Nyanny, how'd that 102 fever go for you?
It was awful. I had hallucinations that my arms were made of electricity and I could manipulate them.
That sounds awesome.
Geez.
It
That
was
sounds
not-
awful.
Anyway,
not
I read
awesome.
today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances.
We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shijishito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means that there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about.
Another sword, huh?
Oh, don't worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself or I'll eat my coat.
No, don't eat your coat. It's disgusting.
I'm so hungry, though. Please let me.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
Huh. That's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is...
Our client's background, naturally.
You mean Iris, sir?
I have a feeling that we've met before.
Yo, Rogans.
All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, oh,
I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
I bid you adieu, right? Take care.
Are you guys gonna apologize on investigations after trials and tribulations? Yeah. Most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah. We're gonna put out a vote for what we're gonna play next. So we're probably gonna maybe check out possibly Pikachu Detective.
Just
or-
something in between.
Yeah, something in between. Then we're gonna come back to the series. Well, guess I should get moving then too.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, I've got to
work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
It's been like 2 days.
And
Why has no one done this yet?
Mia's still over there literally dying.
That's right. Maya's still stuck over the inner temple.
Do you see what I did the thumbnail for?
Yeah.
Do you see what I
M-I-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a joke because we always all of us always call her Mia instead of Maya.
Yeah, all of us, definitely all of us.
It's a joke.
It's
It's
a joke.
joke.
That all of us make.
You know what's really funny though is that I looked at that thumbnail. I'm like, haha, it's so funny because
her name is Mia and she's MIA. Yeah.
That's not the joke.
That's not the joke.
That wasn't the joke.
That was not the joke.
I did not get the joke. Pikachu Danny DeVito. Yes, that's the thing. I want to play this Pikachu detective.
Hey, as soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
No, cough. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Belle. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? All right, I'm off.
Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence.
Woo!
The last line did it for me.
Oh, God. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. What is this giant tub? Look at this graffiti scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. And when I think about it, I guess art really kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art of sorts.
Oh yeah, what's over there? Look, it's river.
This is the famous Eagle River. I got to try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it's a really strong current, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast-flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. Damn it. Snow is really piled up on this straw roof. It's otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part anyway. The sign says Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting. If you spend a night in this freezing little shack, you'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by morning. Larry's dead body's just inside. Oh dear. These steps lead to the Dusky Bridge. Coming down was a cinch, but going back up doesn't look like a walk in the park. I'm starting to understand why rivers always want to flow downstream, not up. Like they have
How
a
does
choice.
that explain salmon? You know?
I don't know actually.
What?
Well, I guess it's so their children can flow downstream.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look at that. Those parents working
Yeah.
to get their kids up to the top of the hill. just so they
Privileged
can-
kids, am I right?
Yeah, so you can take the easy
Easy
route
street.
down. Yeah, that's what I thought, you children. Do you know that salmon are actually trout until they hit the ocean?
Oh yeah, and it's actually really fascinating. They spend time in the in between, and they actually
Yeah.
like change.
Yeah,
The
they get
estuary?
yeah they get
Estuary.
used to from freshwater to the salty water, and they're like, I'm a salmon now.
Yeah.
And they go. How do they get back? You know, fucking fish millennials. Am I right? God.
Come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear! There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here! The heroine in my pocketbook! I mean, my book! It'll make you famous! Ah!
Enough. A fool's fool fools fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright?
Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're ow!
Your reflexes and mine need to shape up.
I'm of a fear
almost
102.
died! My brain's firing like the sunny side up, and you want me to grill over a name? Franny! Franzi, you can't do that! Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told.
Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick, tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzi's Whippity Tippity Whip Trip.
Thanks, Phantom Beard. Man,
What do you guys think? Children's book or otherwise?
that's a dojin that you can probably buy right now.
I was thinking, yeah. Ah!
Before you ask me to model, learn to at least give some semi-coherent testimony. I can say the foolish line, but I can't say that. How about that, Chad? You impressed?
And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. Jesus. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. I don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Ah, there he goes.
It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright.
Can I just leave? I'm just gonna leave. She's giving me a look. I don't think she wants to talk. Apparently,
those are wanting eyes.
Yeah.
Lustful, wanting eyes.
It's the eyebrows that really sell it. Great aesthetic, though. You know, really put together. I like how her earrings match her buttons. Those buttons are probably expensive.
Oh, which also matches her brooch.
Yep. Have you been in Germany all this time wearing the exact same clothes? If anyone hasn't changed, it's you, Franziska.
That's right. Extending my perfect win record naturally.
Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't
She
changed a
lost
bit.
to us a lot, though.
Convicting the probably innocent.
Yep.
Has it really been over a year since we first met?
I'm Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Yeah, Nick, yeah, we will.
Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he's gone from this world. I thought we just locked him up. Jesus, was he executed?
Japanifornia does not mess around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Actually, pretty funny. She has a perfect win record in Germany, but she's got an absolutely perfect lose record over here.
Yeah.
Because of what happened to your father.
Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
I can't tell if this face is disgusted with me or happy.
Yeah.
Or smug. Yes, Crystal.
You know, there's this really interesting pull down, pull up effect that society does with people. Like when people are like doing really, really well, we want to pull them down to our level. When people are doing really badly, we want to pull them up to this middle area so we're all the same. It just like it happens. Think about like Britney Spears. Oh, she's awful, whatever. And then she like had a breakdown, and they're like, "Oh no, Britney, you're so good. Come back up." So like, no one wants to be too far away from the middle.
Huh.
You know, like Dokapon, I'm like so vastly ahead of all of you guys, and you want to bring me down. But if I was doing so bad as like Clay was doing, then we're like, no, Clay, you can do a little better, you know, and help you out, sort of thing, right?
I will end you.
Yeah.
In truth,
Long setup for a good punchline.
I was shocked. I came back to America, which is where we currently are right now, with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Man, I really like how America's really adopted this Japanese architecture kind of style. It's really great. Also, what are we in Colorado right now then if we're in America? Like, Edgeworth, come to think of it. Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case had a special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into a teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
Haven't I crushed you like 3 times before? Why do you keep coming back? It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute.
Not that I like you or anything, Phoenix Wright.
Ow!
No smirking.
No whipping the sick.
That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth.
No, make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. No mistake.
No mistake.
I came here for one thing and one thing only: to pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know?
Ooh,
Cold Killer X. Also, Is Maya obsessed with sushi in the Japanese one, or is it still ramen? It's ramen she's
ramen.
obsessed with.
She loves ramen.
Oh, that's relatable.
Right? I want like ramen so bad.
Never had ramen.
Oh God.
We should go to like just the not as good place up the street because I want ramen.
Oh, good.
And then that'll be the start of Tom's ramen career, and we can just slowly keep increasing the quality.
Man.
And he'll be like, this is better than the last, and this is better than the last, because it's hard to start at the top, you know? I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph.
Well, I mean, if you read every last word, then I assume you read the latter. Like, you really should have said this backwards. Paragraph, sentence, and word. Although it'd be really negligent of you to skip a couple words in the last sentence of the last paragraph.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All the ridiculous things you did made for a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think it's more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
Gumshoe said let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night.
Show her your badge.
It is interesting when you look at perspective, the way that it was flying, like the person was flying over top. Let me set the scene for you guys, because the picture, they're flying across, so it looks like they're going towards the Inner Temple, which is interesting.
I'll take a look at that in a second.
Perspective.
About this, yow!
I refuse to help you, Phoenix Wright.
I should have known better than to try. Huh? Oh, here it is.
Because from down below, looking up at the bridge, up at the bridge from there, and then she's flying.
We don't know exactly where he was, but if we
we do.
If we assume he was at Heavenly Hall.
That's what he said. Yeah, Heavenly Hall. He's looking, and she's flying that way. No matter what, he wasn't on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
So.
Left to right. Huh.
Unless she was flying
Guess
feet
so.
first into wind.
Well, I think we're done here, unless there is something supposed to present to Franziska, but it sounds like she won't. Have you seen my daughter, though, Pearls? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Apparently not even small children are a topic for Franziska von Karma. How dare you?
Ma?
That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini.
Oh, my, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Ma?
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
Hey, I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mr. Elise die, and then there was Iris as well.
Mystic Elise, now that I think about it,
There's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple, and that little poor girl who's gone missing too.
That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
Pearl, she's missing. Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
I'll see you soon, Angry Red Brit.
We need our partner.
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw as Iris pulled a sword from Mr. Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. I'm certain of it, at least I was until this morning.
I don't see any psyche lock, so she must be telling the truth. Why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. saw. Inner temple. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct?
That's right, I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claims that she was in her room at Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya's stuck all by herself at the inner temple.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The drafts in the place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
Do you think Maya's gonna come back as like a Super Saiyan spirit medium? Like she's basically training in a hyperbolic spirit chamber right now
with extra gravity.
Yeah,
and extra water.
And she has like burger GPS
pre-installed.
I'll bet
bloatware
or BSP
burger.
I don't know.
BPS, burger positioning system.
Oh no, like ESP, but yeah, burgers.
Extra sensory perception. Burger sensory perception.
Yeah. Probably.
Why not BSP and BPS? You know,
could be. Ascension. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yeah, would be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
Wow, you are not instilling much confidence here. We've got to get Maya out of there fast.
But still, there's no need to worry.
Such a weird thing to say, like, oh yeah, that thing wasn't built to code at all.
No, definitely
No, they
not.
cut a lot of corners.
Oh, so many, and
Didn't you have the budget? We stole half the materials for the construction sites.
And we lock people in there so they can't escape. I put knives in the roof for some reason.
Glass ceilings.
That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island. How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple, and no one lives out there, and it's surrounded by all sides by the river and the forest, kind of like an island.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction.
Bird. And there's snakes too, because there's clearly not enough dangerous things around. I've never actually seen snakes on a plane, but I've seen a GIF of it, where like literally a snake falls out of the airplane like lighting system.
Yeah.
And it's like someone would have had to accidentally install the snake instead of a light in that situation.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard the line from Samuel Jackson?
Are these
Monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
So
PG dubs.
Yeah.
PG dubs are good.
Oh man.
That means Maya can be stuck out there with a murderer and with no way to escape either.
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe, get there faster.
You know what they say about people who live in glass houses? They made some really poor architectural decisions.
Yeah, but they enjoy their time there, I'm sure. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donham.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or bust size for that matter.
What do you know then? Hey, Theo.
Theo! Thank you so much. No message, but appreciate it for all the
I
support.
don't know if you can do a message with
Yeah.
$1 on Super Chat.
But thanks
Oh,
for
I
the
see.
Dalahala.
Thanks for the dollar.
And is it Teo or Theo or
Theo? I don't know.
Theo?
Yeah. Theo?
Bikini's officially useless, though. Done.
Said it.
No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. Also, her bust size. I mean, she told herself that she was here for spiritual training.
My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright.
Well, I mean,
It's Teo.
Theo.
Teo.
Theo, thank you.
Thanks,
Red
Teo.
Rover, we call T-O over.
Mr. Galise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donham as Mystic Elise.
Oh,
Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. Spill the beans!
we address all of our visitors as mystic. It makes their experience more authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Ooh, here we go. Bring it, Bikini. I hope you guys are packed, because we're going to the beach.
Ooh, which way's the beach? Is it that way? Or is it that way?
It seems Miss Elise Donham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. Oh God, if Pearls did it, I'll forgive her. But that's...
It was just all some sort of horrible accident.
Yeah.
And then I went to the bridge with my candle and I tripped and I lit the bridge on fire, which caused the Rube Goldberg machine to send Mystic Elise flying across the chasm. I drove her back on the snowmobile, and then I hit a wall, and she went rolling into the courtyard.
Oh, no.
I hurt my knee, so I went to the bathroom, but then I fell in the toilet, and then I was in some weird place, and there were people there, and now I don't know what happened.
And I'm still lost.
We're gonna walk by. It's all connected somehow. Pearl.
Oh, Skyrage.
No more psycho
My
walks.
God.
Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Oh, please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh, man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon. Aww. Well, let's maga her tama, baby. Woohoo! Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donham had a special significance to this temple. As to why she has special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
Oh, what on earth are you talking about? She was... Miss Elise was an author, just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donham's true identity.
She's Misty.
No way. Do you know what that means?
That's Maya's mama.
That's messed up, man.
And now super
Let's
dead.
look at her picture.
No, maybe it's not.
It's potential, but that would be super fucked up.
I mean, just you can just get silly and just send it. I don't know if you got anything else. Yeah, send it. Why don't you want to try? No, she's so white. No way. No way.
No,
But
it's
maybe.
possible. She has the same hair color as
Let's get silly to send it. Why not? Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Do it.
I don't think we've established.
Oh, that's the point.
Okay.
Take that!
Well, Sister Bikini, what do you have to say to that?
Oh, of course. Your heart is impure. It's filled with wickedness and fallacies.
Huh?
That's why you keep coming up with these funny ideas.
Oh.
I recommend the Mystic Elise's book, The Magic Bottle, for you men in your condition.
Magic bottle. I hope it doesn't have a childproof cap on it, man. I just can't figure those things out. You press it down, you pull up, you turn it at the same time. It's impossible.
She's a wonderful author and illustrator. That's all, I swear.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. I don't think we have it.
Oh, let's go to profiles real quick.
This proves who Elise Donham is.
Was that all of them?
Yeah, no, we don't have the evidence. And if we do, it isn't clear.
Oh, well, why don't you examine this room?
Ooh, we can also examine the courtyard now.
I've only seen layout like this on a really old Japanese movie.
Oh, it's all the same
It's all
time?
the same,
Yeah.
Because we were here before.
Yeah. They left the staff. Jeez.
This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there was some clues that have yet to be found.
Oh, in other news, Fort Knox has recently installed a much safer and more concrete method of securing its gold. They've made a giant childproof cap. This way, no matter who wants to get in, they can't.
Nice.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Thanks for those hot GD facts.
The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation's almost 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And it's also the height of the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Donham was pushed from the top of the wall?
Yeah.
They get quite a bit of snow up here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun. They're tools for getting around. But the sled, that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Or maybe it was used to slide a body around without bleeding everywhere.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
That sled used to be white.
There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered across this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. The whole suspected murder thing. The Shichi Shito. It's there in Mystic Ami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that this wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past.
A hat rack.
Yes.
Miss Donham's staff. I remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? Boop, boop, boop. I don't know. I don't think there's really anything else to examine.
You can't ladder?
I can't ladder. It's just the wall, I know. Step ladder, by the way.
It is. He's right. This time.
Oh!
Hey! Oh, was that jarring? It's considered a loud yell.
Oh, so this is where you've been keeping nice and warm, I see.
Detective, have you finished repair?
The bridge, yeah, I did. I told you I wouldn't let you down.
Well. Then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry access restricted people involved in the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. I saw the thing, and I also did it.
Well, then, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh.
It's been a while, Scruffy.
It's... Karma.
Who's that?
Hello, Scruffy. Sister, please leave the investigation to me.
Oh, my, well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. The safe word is Scruffy.
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 As you work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright?
Ow! That hurts, you know.
Silence. I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me.
She's not seriously gonna follow me around, is she?
All right. Well, ah.
Allow me to help you get into the mood. I would like to eat hamburgers. Do you feel at ease now?
Hey. Suspension oh, hey, look at that. Wow, he does good work. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks incredibly dangerous.
I wouldn't trust the structural integrity of the charred wood.
That's what I was thinking. Unless it's like metal wire, I guess.
It's still tied to charred wood, though. Okay.
Here we go. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick!
That voice! Oh! Pearls!
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick!
Aww. So, you were here ever since that night.
I was so lonely. I was waving across the bridge and I saw you guys there and I was like, Mr. Nick, but you didn't look, and I threw a snowball, but I can't throw very far, so I just fell in the thing and I was waving and you didn't see me. When I woke up in the morning, I thought the Dusky Bridge was gone. I realized I was all alone.
That's the sketchy part.
She was all alone.
It must have been very tiring for you, little girl. Oh, I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that
Who
I'm
introduces themselves as a prodigy?
here. You're the
Yo, Luke.
prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Oh, tell her, Pearls.
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean, and I'll never forgive you.
Oh, yeah.
I
Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Yo, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
That's funny.
Anyway, Pearls, weren't you here with Maya?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
I
She ate Maya.
Mystic Maya.
Pearls ate Maya.
And then put her in the... Oh, there's another disposal fire. What's this thing called again?
Incinerator?
Incinerator. Yep. Incinerating.
A fire disposal.
Yep.
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Ow!
That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What was that all about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago.
Oh, what's that thing on the left
I
there?
know, right?
Phoenix Wright.
What? And would you stop calling my full name like that?
Was this once a prosperous port?
A port?
Yes. That metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know.
What? Oh, that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that was used to hold up the bridge.
Oh.
I think the wire that was tied to this one was probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
But I didn't say anything. Inner outer monologue. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path.
Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
You know what? I think I will.
And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. Phoenix setting her up like that. There's a weird smell coming from the incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? I feel like this is rather meta. Huh, it's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix Wright.
But it's a bit strange, don't you think, Franziska von Karma? Oh. I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently.
Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
Oh, okay, this is the first time we're addressing this.
Okay.
I was only copying you. Oh, I see what happened. Impertinent.
Your impetuance is disgraceful to me.
There's a little gate that leads to the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though.
Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyways. What harm could come of it?
But it
Perhaps we
says-
should create or do crimes.
Why does everyone want to do crimes? But it says no entry.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply saying, whatever?
It's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? We Japanifornians are very polite people. The sign says Inner Temple.
I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Actually, I can't read it either.
Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright.
She looks happy to have finally caught me on something. It's kind of mean.
This must be the door that leads to the Inner Temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder.
Yes. There's a solitary room there called the Training Hall.
You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright.
Ow!
You're completely out of shape.
I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Pearls cooked mine in the incinerator and ate her. That's what I'm going for.
That's my
theory.
headcanon right
Yeah.
now. Thank you, Ram.
Ultimate sacrifice.
so hungry and there was nothing to eat but snow and, I don't know, snow and Maya. And I was like, well, I've already eaten a lot of snow.
Oh,
You know, if you're ever stuck, don't eat snow.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Melt
because
it.
it's so cold, your saliva like has to heat up and melt it, so it takes more water than it gives you.
It seems like you gotta melt it down.
Yeah.
Maybe they ate frogs. There's some lily pads here. Well, there really wasn't much going on here.
All right, try to.
Oh, here we go. What?
Well, that's a psyche lock in real life.
What's on the picture now?
Poop. Curry.
Oh, they pooped on them.
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be here in training.
Yet, it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is giving off a really strange vibe.
Oh, Digimon said it. We have a small medium at large. It's happened. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
That is funny, Teo.
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
Okay, seriously, Franziska, anyone can see that this isn't natural. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy. Oh God, it was probably curry.
Yeah. What's the matter?
Gravy, oh my God. This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes. There is a very appetizing smell in the air.
You can't just eat just gravy. It's a topping.
But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see? Or I see.
Gravy? No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. Gravy actually doesn't have too much of a smell most of the time-ish.
It has a beefy smell.
It got a beefy smell, yeah, I guess so.
Depends on if it's a beefy.
Oh, well,
gravy.
guys, you know what they say? For the gravy!
For the gravy.
Coup de gravy. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. Oh, God, no. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll?
Oh, what?
It's an antique dresser.
Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright.
Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things.
This has been the game or the trial of switches.
I know, right?
What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes.
I feel really weird having Franziska as our partner. I thought that we weren't opening it.
I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can do anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Oh! Won't stop, won't stop, won't stop! All right, I guess we get to address the elephant in the room.
Grogans.
The little elephant down here.
Oh, tiny little guy over there.
Look at those wafer-thin knot mattresses.
I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer thin?
Yeah, you know, thin like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer thick or something back in Germany.
Not about the mattresses, certainly not.
She's already dead, Phoenix. Oh. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern.
What took you so long? I thought even... Oh.
Oh. I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite.
Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here.
Prosecutor?
How come you didn't show up?
How come you didn't show up to the trial today?
I could ask you the exact same question.
Ah, you bitch. Huh? But I had a cold, so...
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding.
Is it fine wine? Have you moved on to wine?
Enough. I believe I have a measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Who's the wild mare, Trite?
This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boys to take up their reins.
Just who do you think you are? This case is my...
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you.
This was made in different times.
This was made in different times. The thoughts and opinions of Godot and not that of the NyanCave. Moving on, get it off the screen. You don't want to touch. I agree to that. I don't want to. Jesus. Oof. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home.
Do you think she's gonna try and whip me? He's gonna like grab the whip.
Oh, if they have a lip and laser fight, oh my god.
Phoenix!
Right?
Whoa, why are you hitting me for?
Huh. You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite.
What?
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger? Or is it sorrow? Go home, Sagasi. Why didn't you show? You had some important business, and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it?
I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Oh my god. Armando. He lives.
Armando is another man who's totally different from Godot.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
They just happen to look similar because they both read the same fashion magazines.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh, and they both love coffee.
yeah.
And they both love coffee.
Because
They're-
of the same magazine. Are you
Same
keeping up with these stories?
Yeah, and they have a very similar theme song.
Yeah.
because of the magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah,
It's a lifestyle magazine.
of course.
You wouldn't know because you don't read those
I
magazines.
don't. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
You grew up in the age of YouTube videos.
Weird that you randomly mentioned Armando like this.
Yeah. You see, Triton, I've experienced something most have not. Death.
Weird. Didn't Armando suffer death as well?
The same magazine. Are you good?
It builds
My
character,
God.
man.
I guess so. You
It was a
died.
September issue.
It literally builds a character, a character arc and
I see.
everything. Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all of your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So you mean that mask you wear is?
This ugly device, I promise, it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
I didn't know.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk of my body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, but do you need to be serviced right now? I brought my whip.
Good.
You say you experienced death. How is that even possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, Trite. You should know all about it. You know, when my life ended and who ended it for me.
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? Please tell me.
I don't know what he's talking about. I know about a guy, Armando, but he's not connected to this at all.
No.
To be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed.
It'll all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite?
Can't undo. Control Z is broken.
So he's basically like Gandalf then, eh?
A little bit, yeah.
He's-
Gandalf
he's-
the White.
He's Godot.
Godot the White.
Godot-Dolph?
Gododolph.
Get out the white.
Does that make Phoenix a hobbit?
Yes.
To Isengard.
Earlier, you said you've done something I can never You said I've done something I can never undo.
Delivering the one badge to rule them all.
Ooh. What do you mean by that exactly?
The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island.
That's what Sister Bikini said too.
And I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today?
What do you mean?
They're searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing.
Missing?
As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and...
I won't say it again. The chance of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place.
One? Where's that?
The sacred cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore.
So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh?
Be aware, though, that the temperature inside is frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best.
No!
Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death.
You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there right now with the search party?
You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see that big lock and chain? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you.
Ouch. Ouch. I mean, you could have gone a little further and said another Fae dies because of you, but like, Jesus. Once again. What are you talking about?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you.
Because of me.
And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey.
Mia?
You killed her.
No, that's not how it was.
And it's like it's kind of hard for us to have like the whole disconnect between it because she keeps showing up in our Maya and our pearls.
That's true.
Just like, hey Phoenix, I'm still here, not being dead all the way. Yeah, I had a boyfriend maybe.
They're mediums. It was
It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man, but she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy.
Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got the guy, personally.
Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back.
Well, no, but...
You were with her at the time, you and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you let her sister suffer the same fate.
It's kind of harsh, man. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No!
What is this peculiar-looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of...
I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would, well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past.
Very well. Then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with a key?
Huh. Sure. Just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock.
There's no keyhole.
That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only person who can open it.
Then who was it?
Simple. The accused.
What Iris?
When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there.
Sister Bikini did mention a number of times now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training.
So, Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now.
Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out.
So, I should be getting back to work.
Wait, Godot. How sure about Maya are you?
There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern, somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray the friend of yours brings the accused back here soon.
Edgeworth.
Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never.
Okay.
You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright.
That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside the cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like that before.
I have. I've seen it in locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock.
Are we not going to talk about how messed up this whole situation is, where they literally lock acolytes into a freezing cold room and then just assume that they're going to be able to let them out at some point?
No, that's pretty basic training.
You Americans.
No, it sounds pretty normal to me.
You Americans are very strange.
Happened to me during detective training, am I? Right,
Yep.
right? Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Should I or should I?
Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from?
Oh, yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Oh, my brain. It's driving me nuts.
Is something troubling you, Scruffy?
Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir.
It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip.
So what's up, Gumshoe?
No ball tap.
Oh, nice. Something on your mind.
How'd you know, pal? Oh, jeez.
Perhaps you were trying to decide. Decided if you wanted to wash that off or not. Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not.
But have you ever tried to decide to go if far than as one could ever have tried?
Has anyone ever been so far as to much more to do like, more like?
To do more like.
Have you ever had a dream where you whip, you want, you look, you want, you whip Scruffy so hard he could do anything?
How'd you know, sir? Oh yeah, I really forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay?
You mean the one that says no entry on it?
I kinda already snuck in there.
Is he trying to be clever or something?
So what's behind there, Scruffy?
Kinda garden-like garden.
A garden.
Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Well, see you later.
Aww.
So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright?
Of course. What else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Gumshoe is the killer.
Maya.
No, I think you have that incorrect.
Yeah, it's clearly.
It's O-H-O.
Oh,
W, yeah.
ahoy, mahoy.
Oh, how could I have come across this?
Oh my god.
There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is.
Oh,
Strange feeling. Forget about that.
Oh my god, she's a witch. Look
What's
at
that
the look at the
strange
broom.
writing in the stone lantern? Huh? Who's
Look
a
at
witch?
the broom. It's a witch. Miss Elise Dunham.
Oh, what are you doing this? I thought you can't come in here.
Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here.
The mud. Oh, jeez.
So how's the Intertemple investigation going?
We had the best forensic team in the world working that place.
Forensic team?
Oh, nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is clean as a whistle.
That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with this?
Uh-oh. Well, there are a couple of things that bothered me when I first got in there, sir.
That stone lantern and the surrounding area that is not covered in snow, correct?
They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were, it's kind of hard to say, actually.
I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya.
Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet?
Yes, we heard.
He's got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere else that she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusty Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get back here, pal.
Edgeworth.
He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here.
It's not really something a prosecutor usually does.
No.
Usually there's like police officers or like
sheriffs and all
SWAT
sorts
teams
of...
or something for murderers.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern.
Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal.
Huh? I wonder what it is.
Just don't be expecting the good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning.
Sounds pleasant. A little lantern with a little statue.
It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for?
Oh, I knew this. So I know what it's a water bowl, isn't it?
Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken.
That's true. I wonder if there's any impact on the case.
Well, I that was my face earlier with the water, and I was getting kind of sleepy. Yeah. Yeah.
Next time you're sleepy, you only need come to me. Got it?
A little lantern with a little stallion. Oh, damn. No.
What is neat is that because it's like no snow, it makes me believe that there is a heat source somewhere.
It's either a heat source or a hidden entrance.
What the heck is that?
Oh, you spotted it, huh, pal?
Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious.
It says Maya.
Oh, thank God we're not playing it like we don't know what it is.
Yeah, before you ask, it's written in blood.
You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, no.
We should, oh yeah, I guess we can investigate and then.
Couple of torches here. I guess you need a light you can get up here in the mountains.
Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. Looks like they've been lit pretty recently.
Recently? How recent are we talking about?
As recent as the night of the murder.
Maya was training here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think that these things were lit up at that time, I guess.
All right,
okay.
talk point.
No, we're done here.
But Nick, you just said you're gonna answer all our questions.
Maya. So these letters are written in blood.
Yeah. What's worse is that it's the victim's blood.
The plot thickens. Huh? This is Miss Donham's blood.
Yeah, we haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down.
No, actually, I really don't.
Oh, well, it's really bothered me too, but I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation.
Oh my God.
Really? Do tell.
No.
Well, on the night of the murder, the stone lantern was upside down.
Ah. Yes.
Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Donham wrote these letters herself in her own blood.
You must be joking. That's impossible.
From the writing the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, see, it's pretty likely that this garden was the scene of the Miss Donham's murder. At least that's our current theory as to how the events took place, pal.
What? So Miss Donham was killed here.
However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now.
Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard, the main temple, was... Well, what was it? If that's the scene of the crime, what did she see?
What do you think, Ms. Von Karma?
Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no?
Oh,
But wait a sec, the bloody writing was all over the clues here. Someone could have easily set up all that after the murder, right?
sorry, but that's not an option, pal.
Why not?
How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
Oh,
I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time, and no one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal.
nah, unless it was pearls. I can't think of a counter-argument to that.
I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here.
That's a
Jesus
crime!
Christ, it's crime.
It's a very
Really serious tampering crimes. Oh, man. Hey, Ace Animations, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already hit the sub button, make sure to do it. We play Ace Attorney Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12:30. We're playing 999 coming up tomorrow at 3:33 p.m. A lot of cool stuff. Dokapon after this.
Oh, yeah.
Dookie Pond.
Dookie Pond.
baby.
You get to be a demon.
Ugh.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out what exactly it was that Bikini saw. We still don't know who Elise is either.
No. Is there anything else to examine?
Actually, you know what? Let's Oh, do you know anything about the scroll detective?
Oh, well, I know it smells great. Yeah, this is just the kind of weather for some steaming mashed potatoes with gravy. I really love that stuff. I eat so much that my Cody. Oh, jeez.
Have you nothing else to say about this other than your inane ramblings about gravy?
Not really.
Let's just leave it at that, okay? I don't know what I expected.
Drop the ball and present some profiles.
Drop the ball, eh? Profiles.
Yeah.
This was found close to Dusky Bridge, wasn't it?
Oh, that's what the artist guy said, yeah. Or yeah, after the defendant flew over the bridge. Well, according to his testimony, she dropped it when she landed on the other side.
But this crystal didn't belong to Iris.
The crystal had dropped out of Miss Elise Donham's staff.
Oh, and the traces of blood on it, too.
The real question is, what was it doing near the foot of Dusky Bridge?
Save you time. There's something to examine. Yeah.
Some hot GD facts being dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There's a charm or something poking out of the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it, too.
Barely belonged to the victim.
To Miss Elise Donham?
Yeah, there was a broken leather cord laying around the lady's neck. The end of the cord found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly.
Sounds to me like this little trinket's going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. My bad. Trinket.
Oh, it's the Kurain Masters talisman.
Yeah.
From Kurain Village. Why would Miss Elise Donham have it if she wasn't actually
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
And inside it's gonna have a picture of Maya and Mia, and they're gonna be babies, and it's gonna be adorable.
Yeah.
Or it's a flask, and that's where she kept her alcohol to deal with fucking Larry all the time.
Yeah. Larry. Oh, hey, Letitia. Well, this is pretty perfect timing. Because we know that we can present at least that to Bikini to be like, this is
maybe
why I think you did this thing. But perfect time to end it off here and pick it up tomorrow at 12. No, wait, tomorrow is Monday. Not tomorrow,
is
Thursday. We're gonna have some Dokapon Kingdom streams as well. Whoops, just do one of those real quick over here. Boom.
It's so sad. I mean, it makes sense. All answers are pointing in that direction, but
yeah.
Man, you find your mom and oh no.
Oh, we ending here? Yeah, Red. We're gonna end it up right there.
Tom is running away to.
I got the call back, and I want to make sure to try to get in early. I want to get in there a little early so we can start Dokapon on time.
Okie dokie.
See if it happens.
See what happens. A lot of fun though. What a great case. What a good stream. We're gonna be back with Ace Attorney on Thursday at 12:30. Putting it up on the board from the Ginger Dwarf. Oh, we have these from last time as well that we no more story, but we're coming back to 999. No, Zero Escape. Zero Escape. Virtue's Last Gravy.
Virtue's Last Gravy.
For the gravy. Virtue's Last Reward. We're coming back to that on Monday. A lot of fun. We did the first little bit of it. That event should be up-ish. If it's not public, if it's not public, it's going to be. It's going to be only streamed tomorrow.
Oh, it is. Don't worry.
Oh, it is.
Public.
Excellent. Yeah. VLG. But yeah, really good game. It's a sequel to Zero Escape 999.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors. I always forget the order of that. But if you haven't checked out Dokapon, I highly recommend. It's a fun time. It's like Mario Party RPG. Things are getting real messy.
See, the thing about fun is it's totally subjective.
I guess.
I think that some of us are having a lot of fun.
Yeah, more than others for sure.
Others of us are having a lot.
We're having a time.
You are having an experience that will help you grow as a human.
I guess so. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun shitting all over everything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time avoiding dying.
And I'm having a good time.
I realized too late that it wasn't worth it killing you.
Yeah.
I just kill everything you love instead.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do in a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a good time trying to live out my dreams of becoming an acrobat and joining the circus.
No, it'd be terrible if something happened to you along the way.
It would be terrible, but I will persist.
I wonder if I can walk by you and steal that from you.
Shh. Don't take my ideas.
You can't. You have to kill
Black
him
Panther,
to
what
steal
up?
it.
But yeah, a lot of fun things coming up all the way till Thursday until we do the next Ace Attorney stream.
There we go. All right, Chialt in an hour. All right there. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
I love you.